pull a few kills, you know, at mid, somewhere, long range. So yeah, but this is not great training for the Scout because the targets are stationary. How often are you going to get people who aren't moving in matches? Pretty much never. Okay, so that's, you know, target acquisition. Okay, sure, fine. You're acquiring your targets. Okay. What if though? What if we make the bots move randomly and all the random patterns? Now that's a lot more of a challenge. See, whoop, he ducked under the shot. Now these guys are not standing still anymore. So yeah, this is starting to shape up into a real challenge now. Hitting all the headshots, and it's not a question of just hitting the headshot. It's, you know, hitting them quickly. That's what matters here. And you can even add uneven ground here, you know, to make sure that the heads don't all peak at the same height. And, you know, like these guys are moving very randomly. Of course I body shot him, but it's the headshot you're looking for here. And as you can see, this, I'm hitting a lot less of them, even though I'm trying pretty hard. You know, I know I suck at it still. So this can be a very good training, not only for the Scout, but for every weapon out there. Let's see with the AK. Also, what you want to do is don't keep your crosshair at head level all the time, because you're making your stuff too easy, you know? Even though it's not that easy. What you want to do is move around and make sure your crosshair is off vertically as well as horizontally, which it will be given the movement of these bots, so that you can hit that pixel, that very elusive pixel back there. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have a lot of trouble seeing the dark CTs on that are in front of blood stains. So what I'm doing is I'm not, you know, preparing my shot and doing this to the bot, because even though that's hard, it's a lot easier than going like, you know, like flicking. And again, that's all about flicking, because if you can't flick in your game, you're as good as dead. You know, you have to be able to, like, you know, come up here and go like, oh, there's a dude there, and boom, you see his head and he's gone, you know, instantly. First bullet, like, boom. I missed that. I miss most of it. But you have to be able to, like, oh, there's a dude here, there, boom, you know, instantly, like a tenth of a second. So yeah, you can practice that a lot. Now that, if you do that, then you get good at that. That's when you can start increasing the speed. Speed 3. And then you have good times, because these guys are moving at a, you know, impressive speed. They're ducking, and they're hard to hit. But then again, when you start hitting them, if you can keep it up, okay, this guy's not cooperating. Ooh, I did it. And then what happens is, you know, that shot that I just did was without thinking. I didn't think like, oh, left more, you know, right more. It just happened, you know. And that's a kind of reflex action you want, you know, to cultivate, to train your brain and hands for. So that's what you're looking for. That kind of boom, you know, it just happens. And I've seen Scream streaming on Twitch, and he's like, what? How? I didn't even see the guy, and I shot him before I saw him. How did I do that, you know? And yeah, extreme reflex action, you know? Like, before your brain can process the fact that there's someone's face there, you've already shot him. And that, if you can achieve that, and if, you know, I think it's just a matter of training, because, believe it or not, I used to be really awesome at those reflex shots, and somehow I lost it. And this is how I'm trying to find it again, you know. You know, and as you can see, my accuracy is improving, my flicking is improving, I'm getting more hits on those very difficult to hit bots. Now that I'm saying that, I'm not doing it, but... So anyway, yeah, this is pretty good training, you know, if you can do this as long as you can each day. The thing is, okay, the thing why you want to be doing training like this, okay, why, some people might ask me, why aren't you doing competitive or arms race? Okay, okay, competitive is great because it's the real deal. You get on the real map, you do the real thing. The thing is, in competitive, you have 5 enemies per round. A round is like 2 minutes, depending bomb or not. Okay, so you get to shoot at 5 people every 2 minutes maximum. And most of the time you will die before, well, yeah, most of the time. You will, or half the time, you will die before the round ends. More than half the time, so most of the time. So that means you don't get to shoot a lot in a game of competitive that lasts 45 minutes. You don't. You really don't get to shoot a lot. What this does is it concentrates the amount of shooting you would do, like in you know, 10, 20, 30, the amount of shooting you're going to be doing in competitive. So if you do this for 5 minutes, that's like probably equivalent to the amount of head peeking you will do in you know, 3 matches of competitive, if they last long enough, if you get like 25 plus rounds each. So that's why you want to be doing training. You want to be achieving the reflex shot, of which I've sort of done maybe 1 or 2 today. See, like that was nice, you know. It was just quick, you know. See, that was pretty quick too. I don't care about, you know, like, oh, making sure I hit the shot by preparing my shot and I'm gonna get him, you know. This spot's gonna die. That's not what the goal is. The goal is, you know, move the crosshair around, move your body around, and reflex shot. You know, in a game, they won't all peak like just the tip of the head like this. So if you can hit the headshot, reflex headshot like this, like on this map, chances are that in competitive, the dude's gonna come into your point of view and he's dead, you know, almost instantly. People are gonna call you a cheater, maybe, but then your rank's gonna go up. You will be facing cheaters that are not as good as you. That's my hope anyway for myself. So anyway, after you've done this enough, you can do something like that I find is really fun, is you shoot this thing here, and then this opens this, and I'm gonna take off the boxes, add some crates, which add some elements of cover. Oh yeah, and I forgot to do this, but you need to give the bots some guns, okay? So what you do is, you know, you can give them, oops, no, I don't have a primary or a secondary, but you throw some guns out there, okay? I'll explain why later. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter which. just grab some guns and throw them out there. No, not this. I said it doesn't matter, but you know, who needs to practice their auto snipe? You know, if you think you need to practice your auto snipe, you're not doing it right. Oh, I don't think I have any gills yet. Oops. I don't have a primary, that's what I need. Oops. Okay, so there's a few weapons out there. Get another scout on the other end of the map here. And let's get me a SIG a little, or a FUMP. And what you do once you've thrown weapons all over is you shoot this thing here. Now the bots are behaving differently. They're actually all converging towards me. So now this is like a zombie swarm with. Oops! I shot the part of the wall that. Okay, I still have my FAMAS. Good thing. And now they're rushing. You know So the bots now are swarming me. And whoa! Did you see that lunge? And now you have to stay alive. So these are full height, you know, actual targets moving towards you, as someone might do in. Oh, somebody shot at me. See, so the bots have guns, okay? They're not using them, but what's fun about it is that they're dropping them. So as you go around the map, you can go, oh, a scout. Oh, it stole my scout. And you can go, oh, a scout. No, don't kill me. And then you can scout your way out of this, you know, if you can. And this is a good simulation of, you know, actual gameplay where you are in a high stress situation, you don't want to get killed, and, you know, there's, you know, enemies at various places and you want to hit them. No scope. No scope, no work. He ducked under my shot, that jerk. So you can practice no scoping in a high stress environment. Ow. And you see these bots are fast. They lunge and they're fast. So yeah, I may have infinite ammo here, but I'm gonna die. These fuckers ducking. You know, so yeah. I try to get headshots, but they duck too much, you know. So by doing this, I am hoping to increase my skills. Okay, and then you can use your gun, try to get some headshots. Oops, and this guy shot me. Oh well. As I said, there are some bots that will shoot, and that happens because sometimes they get in here and they'll jump, and they, as you can see, they jump and they're knifing all the time. So and then they have a bot, see, this is not so easy after all, even with the guy standing right next to me. Sure, I can spray him down, but that's... Besides the